Now, meteorologist Marty with Southern Colorado's most accurate forecast.
12:14. Happy Thursday. It is warming up a little. Wasn't quite as chilly this morning. We're in the lower 40s now in Cripple Creek. Light breeze currently at the Century Casino. I've seen the flag in the background pick up on occasion, but it's been intermittent. Clouds are building up, but so far so good. Powers and Woodman out at Alba Eye Care looking back towards Cheyenne Mountain. Kind of like yesterday, we're seeing the sky darken up a little bit with clouds, and it's a little hazy. And there's breeze out there, too. It's out of the west at 11 miles an hour. But we do think we'll probably get up into the 60s today. We haven't done that for a little while. Pueblo West already there. The clouds over the Arkansas River, not as thick as we've seen around the Pikes Peak region. And the wind isn't too strong either. So actually, it's probably pretty nice out right now. Get away with a long sleeve shirt and be okay. Skycast shows a few showers, could even be a little bit of snow again over the mountains. And we had some in Black Forest yesterday with one of the stronger cells, briefly. Of course, then it just fell apart 10 minutes later. And I think that'll happen with most of these for the rest of the afternoon. They'll die out tonight as the sun sets, leaving us with a partly cloudy sky. Won't be as cool tomorrow morning either, as opposed to waking up in the low to mid-30s. I do think many of you will wake up in the 40s in eastern Colorado. Lyman may drop off into the 30s, and of course the higher terrain, we're still looking at 20s and 30s. But the point is it's an improvement, and we have less issues with freezing temperatures to worry about from here on out across lower elevations. Tomorrow we start out with a good bit of sunshine. I do think we'll tweak those temperatures up a little bit more over today's values, but we may again have enough instability for some scattered showers to develop in the afternoon. The showers tomorrow may not be quite as numerous as they've been the last few days, but they may also be a little stronger and even capable of producing a little bit of thunder at times, and so that's something we'll track into tomorrow afternoon. I mentioned the high temperatures. They're probably going to come up some too, with mainly 60s and 70s at lower elevations, 40s and 50s out across the high country, with 60s for the big valleys. Saturday looks a lot like tomorrow. We may have a slight bit of warming to contend with, and highs could reach about 70 on Saturday. But again, some hit and miss showers at about a 20% coverage are expected in the afternoon, maybe even some thunder. Sunday, warm, breezy, high up around 80 degrees. We'll stay in the 80s on Monday. Then we'll start to tail off as we head towards the end of next week. And by the time we hit Thursday into Friday, there could be better chances for showers and thunderstorms, and maybe even some opportunity for some heavier rain here as we get towards the tail end of this forecast cycle. And that's something we'll be tracking very closely as we get into next week. In the meantime, lows look much better with 40s to around 50. Pueblo will go with upper 70s as we kick off the weekend, but again, can't rule out a rumble of thunder, at least briefly. Sunday, we'll have mid-80s. Looks beautifully sunny. So does Monday, by the way. 88 degrees, so a little hot and probably a little bit on the windy side. Down into the 70s Tuesday and Wednesday, perhaps 60s with some showers and thunderstorms as early as Thursday. And if not Thursday, then certainly as it looks now into Friday. Canyon City, mid-70s tomorrow and Saturday with a few showers or thunderstorms a possibility. Then mid-80s Sunday into Monday. We'll fall back into the 70s Tuesday and Wednesday with 60s on Thursday. Overnight lows bouncing around in the 40s and 50s throughout the period. And as I mentioned, late next week, we could be talking about some decent rainfall and maybe some thunderstorms. And who knows, maybe some stronger thunderstorms. Teller County, a couple of raindrops, a few snowflakes, ice balls. We were talking about those the other day. Brittany liked that term.
I didn't know it was such a technical weather term.
I come up with all kinds of good ones. They're descriptive. I've heard all kinds of things like snow and drizzle is schnizzle.
Schnizzle?
You know, yeah, that one works out
and fog and freezing something is
Freezing
frog.
fog is
freezing
frog.
fog is frog.
Yeah. We got to come up with things to entertain ourselves.
Yeah, we do.
But I'm serious. As we get to the end of next week, quite frankly, it looks like we could actually start picking up some heavy rain as opposed to heavy snow.
Okay.
Which could be problematic, actually, with the burn scars. So that's something we'll be tracking next week.
All right. Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.